think the difference between evolution and revolution is that one is just faster than the other.
One day I was coming into work and I was upstairs at the Monk Center walking into the building, and there was this formal reception going on where they were discussing internet accountability, and everyone was wearing suits and, you know, fancy clothing, and they're eating little appetizers and chatting with each other about it. And then I went downstairs into the basement where we work, and I opened up the door to the Citizen Lab, and Nart and Graham are down there listening to some of Nart's heavy rock music and banging their heads away, but they're actually doing the stuff that they're talking about upstairs. They're looking into internet censorship. Everything that's being talked about upstairs, they're really putting into practice and studying it downstairs.
Countries around the world, citizens are denied access to specific websites that are blocked for some reason, usually because they're politically against the government in power. You can surf through another computer in another country as if it was your own computer. We use computers inside countries that filter so we can see what websites we can't get access to. We get our access basically any way that we can within the law.
Sometimes Nart will come up with crazy schemes like, you know, let's go to a known terrorist web page and then see all the web pages that they link to and all the web pages that those pages link to, and chart something together and try to see how terrorist networks will work online. And so then I'll write the program that will actually go and do that for him.
China blocks more content than anybody else. They block access to websites dealing with the Tiananmen Square massacre. It's not just technical means of blocking access to websites, it's also fear, arrests, and intimidation that's used to create a climate of self-censorship. Publishing content can lead to arrests. With arrests can come tortures and beatings and other really unpleasant things. It's one of the worst cases of internet censorship that there is, so it's an obvious target for us as researchers to try to figure out exactly what's going on.
When China was blocking Google, Nart coded the Google proxy so that people could set up a method for people to go through their computer and get to Google so they could get full search results. That's activism in a tangible way as opposed to going out and protesting where you think you might be influencing policy or public perception, but it's very hard to tell. We can actually go into these logs and see that these people have had access to something that they didn't previously.
You know, when you start tackling more pressing issues, the resistance level goes up, and so you have to be a little bit more persuasive. Sometimes extreme cases call for extreme measures.
We might see an increasing divide between people who favor natural beauty and people who favor technological beauty.
As our resources dwindle and our environmental catastrophe increases, we'll need drastically new ways of thinking and social organization to come out of it alive.